Papelón, key ingredient in our cuisine. It's sugarcane. It's raw, unprocessed sugarcane. We call it papelón. In most Mexican markets, you're gonna find it as piloncillo. Essentially, just take it, you dilute it in water, you make a syrup, and you use it for desserts or for savory dishes. It's our source of sweetener in Venezuela and at Pica Pica. Most definitely our key ingredient. Let's check out what we can do with this. Do not be scared, it's not that weird. Oh, but I should have taken some with me. All right, so we got our papelón from the store down on 16th and Mission. Papelón raw sugar cane. You can find it in Mexican markets as piloncillo, papelón, panela. Essentially, it looks like this or like a bigger cone. Or in Venezuela, they actually sell it as a panela or a big brick of this just raw, unprocessed sugar cane. Essentially, what you do is that you take the papelón or the piloncillo and you put it in a pan and you cover it with water just to the top and you just let it boil until you get this consistency. If you want something that is thicker, less water. If you want something that is thinner, just more water. This you can keep outside 2 or 3 days, or you can keep it for a long time, refrigerator in a jar, and if you want it just thinner, you can just warm it up. But essentially, this is a really natural, healthy sweetener. Now, it does have a stronger flavor, kind of like a molasses. It looks very similar to molasses and it does have that strong flavor, but it's just a great sweetener. And it is a key ingredient in Venezuelan cuisine, a key ingredient at Pica Pica. This is what we use as a sweetener. We use it in many different ways. For example, savory dish. This is our guiso. It's a 3-meat stew that we use for our hallacas and to fill our empanadas. And the sweetness out of this sweet, sour, and spicy dish comes primarily from the papelón, or the piloncillo, and the raisins. We use it, for example, on the plantain quiche, or torta de plátano, which is fried sweet plantains with cheese, eggs, and a little bit of this melao de papelón. Again, this syrupy combination with the salty cheese is very typical in Venezuelan cuisine to have this just different flavors combined in the same dish. As a dessert, and also as a color, as a dye to give color to food. For example, bollos or buñuelos. You can make them with yuca or you can make them with corn flour. If you don't add anything else but just the cheese and the corn flour, you get white dough. That's white corn. But we just added a little bit of this melao de papelón and it gave you like a toasty little buñuelo. And it's a very, very traditional dessert, and it's served with this syrupy melao de papelón. And these little buñuelos, they have cheese, salty cheese in it, so you get this salt and melao with this super intense sweetener with it, just delicious. Finally, we use papelón as an ingredient for a very simple drink, papelón con limón. We drink it in Venezuela, particularly when it's really, really hot. Really simple, water, melao de papelón, lime. You just serve it chilled, and it's just simple, it's refreshing, so salud.